We wanted to include our plant life today.
Our greenery. Hello.
Hi.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, we didn't do Wednesday Wellness yesterday.
Annie was so busy with life.
So, you guys don't understand. I'm so busy.
She had so many things to do. So, here we are today.
Yeah.
Thursday.
It's
Thursday Wellness. Woo!
Yeah, that's what it is. Thursday Wellness. Today we're talking about breech babies.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of referrals for moms when their babies are breech.
Yes, we get a lot of calls from moms.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Either their midwife refer, or I think they're doing their own research.
Yeah.
One or the other.
And usually it's like, I scheduled ECV, but I want to try something else beforehand.
Yes.
So this video is all about that.
Why you would call us in the first place.
Yeah.
Or we get calls like, hey, my baby's been breech since 20 weeks. I'm 37 now. I'm going to do a last ditch effort.
Yeah.
When I say like maybe we'll explain why you should call earlier.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, a lot of it is like we get, we have like a pretty good success rate still.
Yes.
With those like late, like 37, 38 weeks, like what's my options? Like I want to come in for a couple of visits and see if this works, and then I have an ECV scheduled, which is external cephalic version, which is where the doctors try to turn the baby.
Yeah, they're actually trying to turn baby. We are doing nothing with baby, actually. We are focused on mom's pelvis.
Yeah.
The whole time. So before we've talked about Webster technique, how we're both Webster certified chiropractors, and how that is just an analysis of the pelvis.
Yep.
What's going on with it is pelvis.
We'll cover that a little bit today, but if you want more information, we have a great video on Webster technique.
Yeah, it explains it all. Everything about it and why if you're pregnant you should see a Webster certified chiropractor, not just anyone. Okay, so baby's breech, it usually means baby can't get in best position for a reason.
Yes.
Right? There's like some uterine constraint going on. Like maybe your pelvis is like this.
Yeah, which means that if your pelvis is like this, then your uterus is probably like this.
Twisted like this, yeah.
And so there's pressure in the pelvis and in.
Hold this a minute. I'm going to grab our one picture with the round ligaments.
Oh, good. Okay. So if your pelvis is like this, your uterus is tethered to the inside of your pelvis and connects to your sacrum, and then also to the inside, like front soft tissue of your pelvis also. But if uterus is twisted and baby's growing inside of the uterus, we have these ligaments that connect here. So we have the uterosacral ligaments, we have the round ligament that attaches around your pubic bone. And so that torsion in the uterus is going to just create less space for baby.
Yeah.
So if this is a long-standing issue that's been like this and your uterus is kind of torqued like that, that's not going to give baby the optimal amount of room to get into the best position for birth. So where we come in is we help correct, realign that pelvis. One, you can see how the pelvic opening changes from this to being in good alignment. Ooh, look at that.
Look at that. It looks like an easier delivery also.
Look at that. Also, this isn't just like a bony pelvis, right? We have pelvic floor muscles and stuff in here too. So if your pelvis is torqued like this, all these muscles and ligaments are really tight too.
And we have our psoas muscle that comes down and it's really tight.
Yeah.
And it's not going to create enough room in there.
Exactly. So if we think of like the pelvic floor is like a little trampoline for baby. If one side's really tight and it's supposed to be opening for baby to get through, or for baby to like settle into the pelvis, one, they're not going to be able to turn because there's going to be a lot of pressure and torsion in the uterus that's going to keep them in that position. And two, they might not be able to like descend into the pelvis too. So that's where a lot of moms will have like some issues, even if baby's head down, of like tight pelvic floor, have a hard time like in labor.
Extreme athletes, people that are like really highly fit, actually usually have a really tight pelvic floor.
Yeah.
And that can sometimes be a reason.
And
maybe why breech baby or why pelvic imbalances, yes. So it could be why baby's breech. There's many reasons, like we don't know why baby is breech at the moment, you know, or why baby maybe decides to stay breech the whole time. Sometimes it's a cord issue.
Sometimes you can have like the bipartite uterus too.
Oh yeah.
We have the little heart shape too.
We have a patient with that.
There's a couple, I mean there's other reasons of course that baby wouldn't turn.
Right. So, but we see like I said, we don't touch baby. We're not turning baby like they do with an ECV. Most women are kind of like nervous about doing that. That's why they end up here. Like I said, we're focusing on pelvis to give baby enough space to move.
Yep.
If possible.
To get themselves into the right
to
position.
get themselves into the right position. And then mom usually feels a lot better also. They're like, why haven't I been doing this chiropractic care the whole pregnancy? Wow, do I feel good. So
that's one of the reasons we're doing this video, is because we are often a last ditch effort.
Yes.
But it is so beneficial for the whole pregnancy. So
whole pregnancy, and also, like I said, most people know their baby's been breached a long time, and they are told, well, we don't have to worry about it until 36 weeks or something, they usually tell them. And so around 36, 37 weeks, we get a call, hey, my baby's been breached since 20 weeks, I thought baby was going to move on its own, baby didn't move on its own, and now I have an ECV scheduled at 39 weeks because we're going to do it before 40 weeks. And then if that doesn't move, then I have a C-section.
Induction or C-section,
So we're just saying, when you find out, get into a Webster certified chiropractor sooner rather than later. Like, why not give that baby space to move sooner rather than later?
Also help your body adjust to your pregnancy too.
Right.
In that 3rd trimester, it's really like there's a lot of stress on the pelvis and stuff at that time. So just giving yourself best chances for a natural birth.
Yeah, that's what you're going for. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
There are some other things if babies breach, things you can do along with your chiropractic care that we always recommend. There's other things we're checking too on mom, right? We always check the whole spine. We are checking around ligaments, psoas muscle, other piriformis muscle, external rotator. I mean, there's so many things we're checking, and everybody's different depending on what needs to be done. But also we recommend spinning babies exercises, which we also have a whole video on. You can see. Yeah. Go to the spinning babies.
On
the three sisters. It's all about balancing the pelvis, which is what we're doing,
and relaxing pelvic floor,
and which is what those exercises are doing. So they have the side lying, the inversion,
and
rebozo, and we have a video of me doing all those. So those are really good to do if babies breach, and to actually be doing those like 8 times a day. And then acupuncture is another great one to add in.
Yeah.
Here. We'll see good results with acupuncture and chiropractic together, I feel.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
That's it.
Yeah.
We covered it.
Yeah, you know.
Get that pelvis.
Maybe some good like hypnobirthing techniques, meditation.
Some deep breathing.
Chiropractic. Bye guys. Yeah, deep breathing. Any sort of like, also we've talked about a ton about how they decrease the stress in the nervous system.
Yeah.
We've seen a ton of breech babies during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we think it's due to more stress. And
more stress in the mom's body,
So
less activity too. I think mom's sitting more and stuff. Like, get out and get active. Yeah. Even if you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Or especially if you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Key takeaways. Call early. That is literally the biggest takeaway from this. Call when you find out baby's breech. Because we can get baby to turn on a lot easier if you come in earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Alignment matters.
Alignment matters. All right. Have a great Thursday.
Bye, guys.
We'll maybe see you next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully we'll remember.
We'll see.